If you like pina colada, subscribe to Cream Filled Donut and Mike the Sidestepping, Dodging, Deflecting, Sovereign Cop. Because they both like pina colada. Blue penis lovers. Here's another one, people, from my rebuttal to Donut Operator. Woke up this morning, it was still on that thread, so let's talk to Luke Kyberts. Just 2 months ago. Nazis weren't the only ones to use checkpoints. Everybody uses checkpoints. Yeah, but Nazis used them to keep certain people out of certain places. Okay? Plus, the Fourth Amendment says you need RAS and PC before you can seize a person. A checkpoint is a seizure of your person. So you're wrong there, Luke Kyberts. Luke Butthurt. That's your new name. You are not 22% more likely to be shot by a cop. Oh, good, because that's not what I said. Since you can't listen very well, I say you're 22 times more likely to be killed by a cop than anybody else on the planet, as there are to be shot by a cop, I should say. But then shot and killed by a cop, because there's 14,000 shooting deaths a year in America. Police commit about 1,200 of them, while making up 0.38% of the population. Crunch all the numbers, throw them in a grinder, pull the crank, and you know what that spits out? You're 22 times more likely to be shot by a cop than anyone else in the world. They would have to kill a few hundred out of millions. Cars driven by civilians. This is another erroneous term, civilians. We're not civilians unless they're military. Since they're not military, we're all civilians. Police are civilians too. They're sovereign citizen civilians, but they're also civilians, considering they're not military. I know they're getting inching closer and closer to being military every day. I guess you could call them paramilitary now. The way they dress up like G.I. Joe. They give themselves call signs like they're cool. They want to be military. That's what they are, want to be military. Except their enemy is us. Okay, what else we got here? Cars driven by civilians. He means to say citizens, but he's not smart enough. Citizens kill more than cops do. What does that have to do with anything? As far as shooting deaths go in America, there's about 15,000 a year. Cops make up about 1,200 of those a year, while making up 0.38% of the population. So crunch your numbers there, Luke Butthurts. Okay. Also, you have no valid points backed by true facts. Oh, I don't? Please articulate. Let's see when he articulates here. It's all opinion based or wrong. Okay, so you're going to pick apart it and articulate. Let's see. Also, insulting their appearance is childish tactic. Oh, you mean like they did to me when their video started? Talking about my eyebrows? So they're childish, you're saying? I understand. Speeding is a charge, going over is going over. Speeding is a charge, going over is going over. Actually, speeding is not a charge. The ticket will say 65 in a 50, and that's the actual charge. They have to prove you're going that speed. They don't have to prove that you were speeding, period. You're a numbskull, Luke Butthurts. Speeding is a charge, going over is going over. Actually, no, it's not, because speeding fines don't even start till 6 miles an hour in Florida. So you're a complete imbecile, and you need to stop listening to Cream Filled Donut and Mike the Sovereign, because they're feeding you bad information. It's still speeding. No, it's not. You're wrong again. And you're let's see here. You have no valid points backed by true facts so far, Luke Butthurts. Seriously, you change your bias and go back to school. Seriously, change your bias and go back to school. Oh, go back to school so they can teach me police are heroes? Is that what you're talking about? Since you fall for the indoctrination, I need to go back to school and get re-educated and re-brainwashed like you are? Cops use their siren 90% of the time. There are codes they follow, the city ordinance, where the places they can't blast their siren. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Oh, because every time I've been pulled over in my life, the cop has never used their actual siren, except this time. That's why I brought up the siren in this video. This is the video I made doing a rebuttal against Cream Filled Donut and Mike the Sovereign. Now, here's where he actually tries to quote the law. This is FS 322.15, where it does say present or submit means that you have to show them your ID and let them get the info. That's correct, Luke Butthurts. You have to present or submit. Present means show, submit, show, or present the information or submit the information, which can be done with the window rolled all the way up. Do you understand that, Luke Butthurts? No, he doesn't understand that because right away, he says the law correctly. Present or submit means that you have to show them your ID and let them get the info. That means you have to present it to them, let them see it, and let them get the info. You do not have to hand it to them. So then he puts comma. That really means you need to give your ID to them. So he changed the law right here in the comment, right in the next sentence. He says it right. Present or submit means you have to show it to them and let them get your info. That's correct. FS 322.15, you have to show them your ID and let them get the info. You can do that through the window. So then he changes the law's meaning in the next, not even the next sentence. He just drops a comma in there and says, that really means you need to give your ID to them, like hand it to them. This dude is so stupid. So you read the law correctly and then you change it with a comma. You change the law in your own sentence. Seriously, you love quoting the law, but only look at the parts that benefit you. Oh, is that what police do? Oh, me, not the police. The police don't do that, right? They don't find every code, bicycle citation, jaywalking they can find to benefit them and get them arrested and make them look like big heroes, saving the community from jaywalkers and bicyclists. I only look at the parts that benefit me. No, I looked at the whole law. Present or submit the information you can do with the window rolled up. You can even ask Warren Redlich, the guy who wrote the paperwork I had with me, who's a Florida attorney. Luke Butthurts, your butt really hurts. You changed the law in the same sentence. You changed the law. These people need a backhand, dude. Let's see the benefit. Okay, you have ugly and unintelligent insults and arguments. That's your opinion, and that's fine, but my insults are valid. I know how to read the law, and I haven't changed the law in a little comment on YouTube. I'm sorry, Luke Butthurts. You failed just like Cream-Filled Donut failed. I've challenged him to a debate at least 30 times now. I've challenged Mike the Cop to a debate. They're both cowards. They're both scared police cowards because they know I would corner them in 2 seconds. They promote violence. That's what they do. They believe in violence against peaceful people who haven't victimized or damaged anybody. They believe in that, and they act on it. They act on it. So, sorry, Luke Butthurts, but your butt's just going to have to keep hurting, okay? Because you like donut peeing and salada and Mike the sidestepping cop. All right, everybody. I don't know how much you guys like these, but I like doing them. It's fun. This is called verbal beatdown because, you know, dummies like this, they would never actually physically do anything unless they're strapped with pepper spray, baton, handcuffs, a taser, 60 rounds of ammunition, and a bulletproof vest. Then they can really get those bicyclists and jaywalkers, right? They can put it to them, right? Those speeders. Because speeding is speeding. Speeding is speeding. Even the Florida law says different. I'm Ken Butthurts. He even got a thumbs up from some other cop apologist. All right, everyone. It's the holidays. Go to John's Coin Rings. I'm about to put up a bunch more as soon as I get off my lazy patootie and make some more rings. All right, guys. Peace, tranquility. No victim, no crime. Love you. Bye.